For this week's content mastery video, I'm going to start by explaining the concept of supply chain and its importance to the success of business in the international environment. So, the supply chain is like a big network of companies and processes that work together to make and deliver products to customers. And is super important for business, especially in the international world. Because when a company sells its products or services globally, it needs to make sure everything runs in the right way from start to finish. And that means getting raw materials, making the product, and then shipping out to customers all over the world. If any part of the supply chain messes up, like if a supplier can deliver the materials on time, for example, it can cause big problems. So, keeping the supply chain running smoothly is crucial for business to succeed internationally. Next, I am going to explain the concept of supply chain management and its importance to the overall success of an international operation. So, supply chain management is like the boss of the whole supply chain thing. It's about making sure everything in the supply chain works together effectively. That means planning, organizing, and controlling all the steps from getting materials to delivering products. This is super important for international operations because things can get extra tricky when you're dealing with different countries and cultures. The supply chain managers have to deal with things like customer regulations, shipping delays, and language barriers. And without good supply chain management, business can end up wasting time, money, resources, and customers might not get the products or services on time. Lastly, I'm going to discuss the key decisional areas that need to be made concerning operational management. So, operational management is all about making decisions to keep the supply chain running in an effective and an efficient way. There are a lot of important decisions that need to be made, like the inventory management, that is about figuring out how much products to keep on hand. For example, if you have too much, it costs money to store it. But if you have too little, you might not be able to fill orders on time. Next, we have the production planning. That is about deciding how much products to make and when to make it. You don't want to make it too much and end up with a bunch of stuff just sitting around and wasting time, money, and resources. But you also don't want to make too little and not have enough to sell. There is also supplier management, that is about picking the right suppliers and making sure they deliver what you need on time and in the right price. If you pick bad suppliers, it can mess up the whole supply chain. And finally, there is the quality control, that is about making sure the products you make and sell is good quality. Like if you sell products that are bad quality, customers won't be happy and they might not buy from you again, and can also ruin the company's reputation worldwide. These decisions are super important because they can affect everything from how much money you make to how happy and loyal your customers are. So, making the right decisions in operational management is key to keep the supply chain running smoothly and the business successful.